Hello Champagne Dreamers, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. I hope you'll stick around. My name is Janessa, and I am North Dakota's trash queen of glam, geek, and gore. And for today, we are doing one of those videos that I love to film
and fucking hate to edit.
Get Ratchet with me. So I have a bunch of new makeup just sitting here, piling up, boxing me in. We're having a hoarders buried alive situation. Not quite, but not quite not. You know what I mean? What can I say? It's a problem. And so I am going to be playing with some new makeup, and I wasn't sure what kind of look I wanted to do, and I couldn't pick out which palette or which palettes I wanted to use. So I decided we're going to go ahead and use a color reveal Barbie to choose my look. So if you're interested in that, and if you're interested in finding out what products I used to get this very sparkly, very pink, very femme look, then please stick around, because we're getting into it right now. Alright, so I have a ton of new makeup that's been piling up while I was waiting for the relaunch of JanessaJaye.com. Version 3.0 is live now, and we're finally starting to get a little bit of makeup content added to the site, so definitely go check us out. But just because I wasn't reviewing for the last almost a year doesn't mean I wasn't purchasing. And so I have a lot of new makeup, and it's hard to decide what I want to use and how I'm going to put it together. So I was like, you know what, let somebody else decide. Let's let an icon of beauty, fashion, and just absolute style choose for us, and that icon is Barbie. So we've done this before. We've used these color reveal Barbies to pick the color story, pick the inspiration for a look. We had a Get Ratchet with me using color reveal Barbie. I'll go ahead and link that up here in the cards for you if you haven't watched it. And so I am super excited. Now, in an effort to make these dolls better, what they've been doing is the original set of color reveal dolls had molded hair, so the whole doll was covered in paint, and then you revealed it. It was a big surprise. Well, now, to improve the quality, but it takes away some of the surprise, the dolls have rooted hair. So once you open this up, it shows you the potential dolls down here on the bottom, and then once you open it up, you know which doll it is. But luckily, I have a sidekick. She is the Robin to my Batman. And so Angie is going to come, and she's going to do the color reveal so that it'll be a surprise and I can see the doll all at once, but she's going to go ahead and do the color reveal.
And I guess I get to do the dirty work and clean this little bastard off. So here we go. Ooh, ta-da! So we have all these little goodies, which I guess I get to unbag. I get to fully dress her. I thought I was just, whoa, holy crap, there's a lot. This seems like more. I've watched plenty of these, but I have never actually done the unpacking, and I feel like there are quite a bit of these. So we're gonna put her in while okay, I see what she was talking about. This is fun, but like, do I even need to put the head in? Because why get her hair all wet? Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, this is not as fun. Because Space Cat is full of hot water. Hopefully there's enough for the body here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill her up. I'm trying to do this in a cleaner way than I've seen done previously, because this color reveal material, I think I got it done. Sorry, I think, oh girl, I'm good. It only filled it halfway, and I'm trying not to get the hair wet because that makes it even. So we'll just do a little weird shake like this. Let's see what the accessories are. Oh, I can tell right now which one we have, and it's this one. Yeah, this, you don't have the same surprise. You're like, oh, it's wearing a Swimsuit. What color will the swimsuit be? Well, you know, because you got a picture right here. Whatever. Oh, we have the brush. Oh, and I'm guessing this is for the face. Does the face change color somehow? I'm going to take her out and wipe her off. I think she's pretty good, except right here on her thigh. She's going to have some gunk still on her. But I'll wipe it off as much as I can. I don't want her hair to get wet. There. I'm just wiping her up. I'm just wiping up her paint. Just rubbing around. I'm not rubbing her crotch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rub her crotch area, damn it. Whatever. There's gonna be some paint up near the swimsuit area. This will be fast forwarded or cut out for sure, because it is not entertaining. Angie's studying up Barbie's crotchal area. We have a little skirt. The tight action's happening. They look like little charms. Little charms. Shoes. On our way to Style Town. We got our charm bracelet for our charms. I think this is a special one. I think this one's a special one. Oh, that's kind of exciting, you know? I think these are the normals and this is the special. This is a fanny pack. Little earrings. I guess I didn't realize Barbie still had like little earrings you could pop out. They used to have ones you could pop out really easily, and then I think they were considered a choking hazard. The fact that these are this kind of thing and so easily like popped in and out makes me think that they would be considered a choking hazard too, but maybe that's just not the case anymore. That is really cute. She's cute. This is what the makeup is supposed to be inspired by. Angie out! Dolls.
All right, so Angie has revealed the doll, and I've got her all wrapped up in a little towel here. You've probably already seen this, but I haven't. Oh shit, things are falling. Ah, that's very fun. Okay. Goes with my shirt. I wear a pink shirt today. That's cute, the little buns. Those are adorable. See, it is an improvement, but it does make it less of a surprise. All right, so I'm going to pick some makeup, and I'll be right back. All right, so for this colorful doll, it's mostly kind of corally pink and purple. She's got a little bit of yellow accent. She's got the orange accent from the hair and the shoes. And so I've got some great colorful palettes that I think will work to create a look inspired by this Barbie. So first we have the Paradise Islands palette by Nomad Cosmetics. This I think is going to be great because it gives us a lot of really beautiful, bright colors that we have. This row right here with all the pinks and oranges is going to be great. There's a couple purples up here. So this gives us a lot of really great bright colors to work with. And if it's not enough, I also have the Stack 'em Up palettes from P. Louise. So these are little, roughly monochromatic 8-pan palettes from P. Louise. And there's a couple that I think will have some good shades. We've got this one that's got some really beautiful pinks. In case the Nomad doesn't give me enough purple, this can add some really great richness to the look. I'll probably use this to deepen it up a little bit at the outer corner. And we might even grab a little pop of orange to go with the hair. All right, so I don't really have any new foundations to try out. I don't try a lot of foundations because I'm an industrial full coverage bitch. So I like to find things that work for me and stick with them, but I do have something new to try out. The Fenty Ease Droplet All Over Illuminator Enhancer, All Over Glow Enhancer. And this is in the lightest shade. It's kind of a pinky shade. I'm going to put this under the foundation, kind of like with the Auric Glow Lust. If I put this on top, I feel like I look a little bit greasy, but I think this is going to be similar to the Glow Lust, and so we're going to try it under the foundation just to see if we can get a little pinky kind of glow, because Barbie is young and fresh and healthy, and she glows from within, and I'm just trying to keep up. For foundation, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Oma Beauty by Sharon C. This is the Walmart drugstore brand that she does, which I think is great. This is in the shade Fair Lady T3. I have to say, it is a little bit harder to find shades in this one because it doesn't tell you which ones are warm, neutral, cool. In the regular Oma Beauty line, they'll have a C or a W to tell you if it's cool or warm. And so I tried my best. I do have another shade. I have T4 in the Fair Lady range here as well, so if I need to mix it up a little bit, but I think this will work pretty well. So that is one coat of the foundation, but we're going to go in, and especially through the cheeks, we're just going to build in a little bit of extra coverage. All right, so this color match I think is going to be pretty good for me. I'm going to go in with my concealer. This is the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer, and I have shade number 1 and number 2.5. So I'll do number 1 under the eyes, 2.5 down the center. I am just trying to use these up. I don't know. I bought these on a 50% off 21 Days of Beauty sale. If I saw them on a 21 Days of Beauty sale, I would probably replace them. I like them, but I don't love them. That's my whole world with concealers. I have not found one that I just love. I find ones that I like, and if I can get them half off, that's better. But at full price, I don't know that I would buy these again, but we're just trying to use them up. So now that we are looking mostly ghostly, I'm going to go ahead and start priming the eyes. I do have a new eye primer. It's been in my office for a while. I just haven't played with it. And that's one of the P. Louise color bases. So I'm going to use this pink one. Do you have a name? Winter Rose. Since we're going with kind of a pink purple, I'm going to start with pinks and move it out to purple. So I'm going to use this to prime the eyes, and I'll do probably most of what I usually do. I might go a little bit lower, and maybe we'll put like a clear eye primer above it. We'll see. I'm just gonna play. I'm out of practice, so we just need to play. Got one eye done. Now let's see if we can make them be cousins, if not sisters. Gives us a good start. Not perfect, but close enough. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to go ahead with a fluffy brush and go into this shade from the Nomad palette. This is the shade Sky, which is just kind of a nice dusty pink, and I'm going to use that to build up the crease. The drag queen crease, not my anatomical crease. to the outer part of the eye, and I'm going to start to build in some purple. So I'm going to go with this seashell. I'm going to come back and do some shimmers on the lid, but I wanted to have that pink matte, and then I want to kind of fade that into. So this is this one right here. This is the shade Seashell. She sells seashells by the seashore. Shit. Louise palette, I'm going to go ahead and darken out the outer corner, and I'm going to use this shade Ambition, but that goes real dark, and so I might just use a little of that, and then use some of this CEO000. That's a dumb name. Some of this shade to help kind of bridge the gap between those purples. So we've got a nice blend going on between the pinks and the purples, but I feel like our Barbie is a little bit warmer, a little bit sunnier, so we're definitely going to have to start working in some of those orange and yellow tones and get some shimmer on the lid. Alright, so I've put down some NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to start with this shade. This is Sun from the Nomad palette, but then we're going to bring in some more impactful shimmers. I think this one's going to be good. I think the other ones will be great. Actually better than I expected looking at it in the pan. That's a pretty shimmer, but definitely we're going to bring in some more flash.
Does she have purple on her?
Yep, on the skirt. So next I'm going to bring in a couple shimmers from this Dragon Fruit palette. This palette was a disappointment. A lot of people complained about it. My website was down, so I didn't do a full review of this. It's going to show up in a video of just not worth the hype, but what can you do? So I'm going to start with this shade here on the inner corner. This is Dragon Teeny. And then we're going to use Fruit Fuzz to bring in some of that peachy orange to help warm up the look. Take Fruit Fuzz, that peachy shade, and I'm going to go above kind of where the shimmers are, sort of tracing that line that I've created. And then we'll add a purple shimmer in just to kind of round it all out. So in the purple palette from Louise, I'm going to go into Bankroll, and I'm just going to use that to marry the pink into the purple shades. For the lower lash line, just to blend in and marry those two shades, the purple and the pink, I'm going to use this shade, Interest, which I think will add another little bright pop into the look. Alright, I think that'll be good until we add lashes. I'm going to go ahead and draw some brows on. May they be sisters or even twins. And as much as I love this crazy dark brow with the blonde hair, story of my life, we're going to make colored brows. And I think what I'm going to do to bring in some of that orange and again warm it up, I'm going to go from orange into purple and do kind of an ombre brow. So I'm going to start with this shade Driven from the Louise palette. And I'm going to take that through most of the brow out to the end. I'm going to leave the front part open. That brush is too fucking big. Okay. Get it together. Into this ridiculous CEO shade again, and we'll just darken the very tail to help give us more of that ombre effect. And then the very, very end, we'll just add a little bit of ambition just to fade it out. Now we're going to give it a pop of orange, and we're going to go into this shade, Show Me Sterling, and I'm going to put that from the very beginning and blend that into the purple. If I need to marry it up and if I need a little bit more depth, then I'll bring in this shade, The Time Is Now, but I'm going to see how this shade looks by itself. That brown is really showing through. I'm not really getting the orange color that I want, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay down some of this matte shade, Me and My Riches, and then I will put the shimmer on top of that. Yeah, that's giving me more of the color that I want, and then I'll blend in that other orange shade. So let's just layer the shit out of this. What could go wrong? And now we'll use The Time Is Now just to give it more of that orange, because this is a little bit macaroni and cheese, yellow orange, and we want orange. Orange! There we go. You've heard of a sunset eye, but have you ever seen a sunset brow? Have you ever seen a brow this fucking crooked? Alright, so this is the eye. I don't really have any new mascaras to try, so I'm just going to throw on some mascara, I'll glue on the lashes, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I finished up most of the eye look. I went ahead and put on lashes. I just put down some Urban Decay mascara that I had here in the office, and then I used the Glamlight Michaela Pot 2. These are the lashes in high fashion. So I think they're nice. They're not as big as I would like. They're not as spiky as I would like. But I think for a nice filming day, these are great. They're comfortable to wear. They were easy to apply, so win-win. Now, just the final little thing we need to do, we need a little pop of inner corner. You know I need it. You know I love it. I'm going to use the Blend Bunny Noctilucent Highlighter Palette, and I'm going to use the shade Enlighten, which is this kind of gold reflex shade to bring in a little bit more of that yellow. So I'm going to put that right in the inner corner. Yeah. I didn't even spray that! Look at that! This is literally the first time I've touched this Blend Bunny palette, and I am obsessed. I'm going to do a little light contouring. We're just filming today. I don't need the full show beat. I know sometimes I do it anyway, but today we're going to keep it light. And I'm going to go in with the Trixie Cosmetics Flower Power Bronzer. This is in Peace Out Poppy. And I'm just going to use the darkest shade to kind of just do a little, just try to do a little something. Try to give me a little definition. Maybe. Suck it in, girl! So I have one of these Dream Blush Build Your Own Blush palettes from Give Me Glow. And I think what I'm going to do, now that I've got a little bit of contour to the cheeks, is I'm going to bring in a little bit of this into the contour part. And then I'm going to add some of this to kind of brighten it up. But we're going to add a little bit of this. It's going to be, I think, I kind of buffed out some of the pink on the lower part of the eye look. So I think if we do a little bit of blush striping, it'll all just kind of blend together. Okay. That's something. Let's blend the shit out of that. And I loved what happened when I did that in the inner corner. So we're going to stay in the Noctilucent Blend Bunny palette. And I'm going to use this shade Phenomena, which seems to have kind of a whitish gold base, but it's got a real pink flip to it. And I'm going to go ahead and use that as my highlight. With a pink highlighter, I still like a little bit of like champagne or gold in the center. So I think I'm going to grab just a little bit of Enlighten just for the center part of my face and mix it. Yeah, I kind of like that like cyborg sex doll highlight kind of thing. And if we get to a good spot, we should always put on just a little bit more. I'm also adding it to the cheeks, obviously, because I can't stop myself. Just down on the bottom, just to have that. Then we get an ombre in the highlighter, too, which I kind of like. Sparkly, I love it. All right, so I finished up, and I did the lips off camera. I used the Jaclyn Cosmetics Strawberry Feels Forever collection. I used the strawberry cake liner, and then I did the whole lip in strawberry cake. And then I created a little bit of an ombre with the shade Sugared. So I'm going to go ahead and add a wig, and we're going to go ahead and be back in just a moment. So what do we think? This is the final look with the color reveal Barbie. I love it. I was very excited. I got to play with some new makeup, and I think it's not exactly the same. I wish I had a little bit more orange, a little bit more yellow, but I also know that I have a lot of filming to do today, and pink is going to match with a lot more things. So I love this look. I think it's fun. I think she was a good inspiration. Thank you for your assistance, Barbie. Alright, that is the video. Don't judge me for not having nails on. You'll have seen them in the intro. I'm going to add them before we film that. But this is the look. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I would have to say that the Nomad Cosmetics, beautiful mattes. I loved them. The P. Louise palettes were gorgeous. They're saturated. They're beautiful. I know she's kind of on pause for a lot of people. I don't know a lot of the situation. I don't watch drama channels. But it sounds like she was up to some shady shit, so I maybe need to look into that a little bit. But the P. Louise palettes were great. I had gotten a bundle deal on them, so I think I got all 5 for like $35 or something ridiculous. But the lipsticks from Jaclyn, I always love her liquid lipsticks, so that's fantastic. The real winner for me was the Noctilucent highlighter palette from Blend Bunny. I love it. Those are beautiful. I love a sparkly highlighter, and I love that you got lots of glitter and sparkle, but you still got a lot of color. I think they're fabulous. I think that that palette absolutely is competition for the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost. So if you're not buying from Jeffree Star, or if you just want a bunch of highlighters for $59 instead of one highlighter for $50, I think that those are just as sparkly and good, maybe even a little better. So definitely check those out. I hope you enjoyed this. Down in the comments below, let me know if there's any other products you'd like to see me use in a Get Ratchet with me, if there's any brands you'd like to see me try out, if there's any other kind of theme you'd like me to do. Just let me know down in the comments below. While you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. I try really hard to do at least one video a week, and I can guarantee through November you'll have one video a week, because I am uploading vintage episodes of my podcast, Miss Jaye the Renovation, and then my makeup Trash Queen content will be coming during the week. Definitely hit that bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. And don't forget to give me that thumbs up telling me you liked this. Or if you're like, I can't believe this messy bitch is here without fingernails on, trying to thumbs up without a fingernail, give me a thumbs down. Tell me if you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. Just let me know. Tell me all your thoughts. Give me that thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, version 3.0, finally relaunched, The World of Champagne at JanessaJaye.com. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I had a good time. I needed a makeup play day so bad. I'm so glad I got to try some new fabulous makeup. And until I see you again, bye. This is in the shade Fair Lady T3. I do say...